Hey everybody, Jim Powers with the High School Sports Caravan as we continue to kick off coverage for 2017. We're here at Parkway North for the Jamboree, and joining us is the head coach for Chaminade and a great friend of the High School Sports Caravan, Antoine Torrey. And Antoine, you know, last year fell a little bit short. It was not the ending that I think you and a lot of people really thought. Has that kind of turned into be the rallying cry this year for the off-season and into the fall workouts?
Yes, it was a tough end of the season. We have used that this summer to motivate our seniors to lead us better. But it's a process, and it's all about the experiences. So we're going to use that to our advantage and prepare our boys for this upcoming season.
You know, you guys lose some, but you don't lose everybody. The cupboard is not bare, so to say, up at Chaminade. Talk a little bit about the guys we're going to see on the offensive side.
Yeah, we got some quality seniors. Last year we graduated 21 of them, Jim. But this year we have 10. But those 10 seniors, I'd say most of them are very good football players. So, you know, we're going to kind of rally around those guys, and we're going to base it all, you know, focus on getting those guys involved as much as possible and leading us this season. And it's been a good process so far this summer, you know, with drills and 7-on-7 and camp, and we're happy with where we are now. And there's still some things that we need to see out of some of our younger guys, more so than our older guys. So today is a good day to get out here and evaluate some of our younger talent.
Talk about the quarterback position, and obviously there's some big shoes to fill right there.
Yes, yeah, you know, to replace a 3-year starter in McGovern. Brady has been quite a treat for us this summer. He's very intelligent, good size, powerful, strength, works hard, really wants it. He's hungry, and he's been well coached. He's very coachable, I should say, and we're really excited to have him. And he's grown in the last 2 months. And
he's got a lot of tools to play with on the edges, especially. But I think the big thing is you're not going to have to distribute the ball a whole lot because you got that workhorse in the backfield for you.
Well, we still got Jacoby. We graduated quite a few running backs, but Jacoby Buchanan, you know, he's a big power guy for us, and so he'll get more touches than he has in the past, obviously. But we think we're a little bit faster in certain areas out in space, so we want to use that speed with Brady and get rid of the ball and hopefully can mix it up a little bit this season.
Defensively has been the calling card the last couple years. Talk a little bit about that side of the ball and some of those names we're going to hear.
Well, you know, if we can anchor it with Trout, that's a big name, you know, and so we got some other areas that we have to fill in the secondary this season, and we like what we've seen this summer. But again, you know, Trevor Trout is where it'll start up front. That's where it starts in any game, up front. And we have Jacoby behind him, and so we're happy to have those two back. And Jared Taylor's been great for us for 2 seasons too. So those 3 seniors are our returning starters on the defense side of the ball, and we're really going to, you know, look for their leadership this year.
We talked about this last year right here at Parkway North. You get the opener. Last year, Kirkwood. This year, the defending Class 6 state champs, Kirkwood, which you guys beat them last year. You gave them their only loss. What are some of the things you're looking to look at tonight to get ready for that big matchup next Friday night over at your place?
Well, we know they're going to come, you know, well prepared next week, and they're very talented, and they'll have a chip because of last season's game. But we try to focus on ourselves more right now, Jim. It's early, so we just want to keep getting better at every position and really focus on what we need to do as a team to grow and improve. And then we'll let the chips fall next Friday night. We're happy to be at home, you know, against them, and we know that they'll come fired up and ready to play. So it should be a good test for us early again.
And that test is going to get you ready for an absolutely brutal MCC. I mean, we talk about CBC, we talk about Vianney. We'll see DeSmet here with Steep, and then, you know, obviously Vianney. I mean, talk a little bit about those guys.
Well, you know, we always talk about the process at Chaminade, and so all of our focus will be on Kirkwood. But just to look at a year ago, we was able to get out of that, and with a 4-1 record, and so we'll be delighted to do that again this season, Jim. So, but yes, Kirkwood is a tough test, but it won't get any easier because we're going to see, you know, a new and improved SLU team, I'm sure, and then CBC, of course, and then of course Vianney to finish state champs. Luckily, we're going to play, you know, most of those schools at home, and that's always good for us. Right. But we have a tough schedule, and we're aware of it, but we just focus on one at a time. And so today we want to get better to prepare for Kirkwood, and then we'll move on from there to the MCC.
And that schedule gets you ready for the postseason run, doesn't it?
That's the plan. It worked really well for Paul Day over Vianney last year. You know, he had a tough schedule, and he focused on the end of the season, the playoffs, and so that's the plan for every coach in the state. They want to do well when it matters in district play. So we want to stay healthy first and foremost and improve everywhere we can.
Awesome stuff, Antoine. Thanks so much for your time. Good luck tonight. I know we'll be talking throughout the season.
Great. Thanks for having us.
No problem. Antoine Torrey from Chaminade joins us as they get ready here. Another great year for them. Going to be a lot of star power on the field for Chaminade as they open against Kirkwood next Friday night.